Good morning, sunshines. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be short and sweet today, but I'm excited that you're here. So today I'm thankful for you guys. Always start off by saying good morning, sunshine. We actually start off with gratitude and giving thanks every single day that we do a live video. Just so like hoping that I can support people in choosing gratitude every day, not just Thanksgiving. But today it's kind of weird because I want to talk about Thanksgiving. I want to talk about giving thanks, but I also want to talk about giving thanks in all stages of life, because there are times where you've probably experienced a Thanksgiving that was really challenging, right? It was a really hard phase of your life, whatever you were going through. You could have had, a loss of someone. You could have had a loss of your marriage. You could have had a loss of finances, of your job. There could be a lot of things that you were experiencing, and it made that Thanksgiving, that holiday, even more challenging, seemingly, to give thanks because it felt so difficult. It felt so heavy. Maybe that's this one. Maybe that's the season you're in right now. And I want to bring this to light just so that we all remember that there are different seasons of life. And even though it's challenging to give thanks during the bad and the good, it's really what can carry us from the bad to the good. Does that make sense? And I was thinking about last year. Okay. So just say, well, let's go 2 years ago. 2 years ago for Thanksgiving, Whit and John was healthy. So thankful. But our whole family had COVID, and we were trapped in not trapped, but we were out, on a trip. We all got sick, and we were all in a little bitty apartment together. And it was kind of a rough Thanksgiving. It's one of those memories that you laugh at now. You're like, I would not want to go back, because we were not a single person could taste anything. We still decided to cook. We actually left the vacation in the middle of we finished Thanksgiving dinner. And I was like, you know what, let's just go home. And 3 in the afternoon on Thanksgiving, we packed up and drove the 8 hours home because we were just like, yeah, right? That actually pretty good Thanksgiving, pretty good season, even though we had all that going on, because last year, we were in the not just the cancer Thanksgiving, the cancer season, but we had just found Whit and John's 5 new tumors. Right? We had just moved to an extremely aggressive chemotherapy that had me on my nerves all the time, ready to react. Are we going to the hospital? Is he going to start puking? Where are we going to be at? So I just vividly remember this beautiful Thanksgiving spread that my mom put out, and our family that came into town, and sitting back and watching everybody with so much joy in their hearts, and a celebration, and saying thank you, right? Acknowledging that, but also it was hard. My heart was having a hard time, right? And just being just even sometimes when you're in it and you're choosing gratitude, you're still in it, right? And then I look at this year where we are on the other side of the bell ringing, and we are having a seemingly normal celebration, all but we're going to Buco de Beppo because, we've had a lot of injuries and ailments and other things with our family, and we don't have a spot and people to cook because of a lot of family stuff, challenges. But where are we going to go? We're going out, right? We're going to have this wonderful occasion. And we get to acknowledge, I would encourage you to acknowledge today that there are different seasons of your life. There are different seasons of Thanksgiving, and giving thanks during all of the seasons will propel you from one season to the next, even when it doesn't feel like it's doing it, right? Even when you feel like this effing sucks. I don't want to be in this season. This Thanksgiving, I'm missing this person. I'm missing this thing. I'm going through this, and it's hard. And I want to acknowledge you today for what you are going through and what you are in, and just tell you you're going to make it to the other side. It's okay, right? And if you can just choose in this moment to look around and find a focal point that does make you smile. Maybe that's your child's eyes, right? Or smile. Maybe it's the food that's on the table, and you really do connect to the fact that there's starvation all around our world, and we are overeating on this day. It's pretty wild when you think about that, right? Or maybe it's that you have the safety of your roof over your head that some people don't have. Find some focal point that can pull you from what season you are in to the remembrance that you are beautifully blessed, and help you move to the other side. So I've had a lot of seasons just in the last couple years of Thanksgiving, and I don't know what season you are in, but I want to encourage you today. I want to tell you that I love you. That there is always reason to give thanks, even during the times where it feels like there isn't. There is reason to give thanks, and I hope you have the most joyous Thanksgiving with your family. You guys, love you, love you, love you. Remember, the perspective reveals miracles. I am Callie Carroll, and we will see you after tons of garlic bread and chicken parmesan or whatever else I decide to have at Buca de Beppo. Love you guys. Bye.